Okay, so in this session we'll discuss local variable. So variable in Java. So what are the variables in Java? So variables in Java, in that we have a different kinds of variable in Java, like we have local variable, similarly we have static variable, then we have instance variable, and then reference variable. reference variable reference variable Actually, this reference variable again differ in two types. One is what local reference variable and static reference variable. Static reference variable. Let's get started with local variable. Local variable in Java. So what is meant by local? As the meaning itself, like as the name itself suggests, like local means belongs to particular area. Where exactly you should have to create local variable? Suppose you have a class with the name test. Within this class you have a particular function, like main method is there, some other function is there. So this is test function, test method is there. You created any variable within this area. If you create any variable within this area, okay, or if you create any variable within another area, like this is the main method, let's suppose, and you created the variable within the method, any method area. So here in this area, this is called different area. This is called instance area, and this is called static area. Static method is called static area, and instance method is called instance area. Static area. So what is mean by local variable? If you create like variable within the method area, within the method, then those variable are treated as local variable. Okay, so actually where we should have to create this variable, these variables are create within the method block and constructor, and should be used only within that created method block and constructor. So why we should have to use only within that created block, method and constructor when you create a variable within the method? So simply you must have to understand that. So when you create any variable locally within that area, then the scope of that variable is only within that area. If you create any variable within this area, like with the name, I will create a one variable of integer type within the test area. So the scope of this variable is only within this test area. This test area is started from here and ended here. So this is the test area. If you create any variable within the main method, okay, let me create a variable of string type. I will create a variable, and what is the variable name I will take? Yes, and holding a value Vasan, like string type variable. So this variable is having, okay, the scope of this variable is only within main area only. We can't use outside the area. That's what we treated as both the variable as local. Created a variable within the method, then you should have to use only within that created method. Okay, that is why we used to tell, okay, the scope of local variable is only within that area, only within that area where we create, where we create. Actually, we should have to use local variable only within that area where we create. Outside the area, if you try to use, you'll get compilation error. Actually, those variables won't get visible outside the area. That's what you will get compilation error. So how to access local variable? Okay, always remember that always we access local variable, always we access local variable by using variable name only. Okay, always access local variable by using variable name only. In our, like in this example, you see I is the variable name, yes is the variable name. Always we will access these two variable, local variable, by using variable name only. Let's take a one example. Let me take this, copy this, and we'll write one application. We have a instance method. When the method logics will get executed, when we call that method, and we have a one more variable like string variable. Okay, how to access? We access this variable directly with variable name system.out. So directly, what is the variable name? Directly we will access this variable. To call this instance method, we have to create object. How to create object in Java? We create object in Java by using new keyword followed by class name with opening and closing parentheses. Like this we create object. So every object we can able to create a reference. Okay, this is called reference variable. This reference variable, on that reference we can call test method. This is called instance method calling statement. This is called instance method calling statement simply. So we will call this instance method. The moment we call this instance method will get executed, and within this instance method area we can able to access this variable, integer variable, which is we created within the instance area only, like that. So actually wherever we create the instance variable, we should have to use only within that area where you create. So let me go to the location where this file is saved. This file is saved in this location. Just to go to this location, there is a one shortcut. Just write Control O, click on Control O, and then here open the command prompt. Just type cmd. So it will open a command prompt on that location. To compile this Java file, just use javac application name test.java command. So if there is not any issue, it will compile fine. To run it, just use java test command. You see version and 10 value will get displayed like that. Always remember that the scope of local variable is what? Only within that area where you create. Okay, let's suppose next example, let's suppose you created a local variable within main method, and you're trying to access that local variable outside the main method. Here you see, you created this local variable within the main method, and you're trying to access this local variable outside main method, means what? Outside main area. So you're trying to access this local variable inside this instance area. What will happen? You will get compilation error. Actually, this variable is the local variable. This local variable is only like the scope of this local variable is only within main area. Outside the main area, it won't get visible. Actually, when the method will get started, okay, this variable will get create, okay, in temporary memory. Okay, and when you call another method, this variable is belongs to only this method area. That's what we can't use this variable outside the main method. You see, if you compile it, you will getting error cannot find symbol. Like this you will get a error here at this line number 4. At line number 4 you will get this error cannot find symbol. This kind of error you will get. Okay, like that. Always local variable you should have to access within the area where you create. Outside the area it won't get visible. One more rule is there, guys. One more is there, you see. So I will keep as it is. One more is there. You declare the variable, you see. You declare the variable. This is called declaration part. This is called declaration part. You declare the variable but not initialize. You declare the variable but not initialize, like that. You declare the variable but not initialize. This is called declaration part. Declaration part. Okay. Here you declare the variable of integer type. You declare the variable of string type, but you didn't initialize this variable. Then what will happen if you declare the variable but not initialize? Declare the variable but not initialize. So you will get compilation error, or you will get runtime, not a compilation. When you run this application, during access time, when you access this variable, when you use this variable, during that usage time, you will get you will get a error. When you try to access this variable, when you will get error, variable may not have been initialized, like that. You will get a error at runtime. So Java C, let's see at what time it will. Java C test.java. During usage time, you will get error. So when you try to access during compilation time, when you try to access at Java line number 5, error variable k may have not been initialized, like that. So when you try to access this variable during that usage time, you are getting error. Error k may not have been initialized. Similarly, here also you will get error at line number. What is the line number? Line number 13. Java line number 13. Error. Like this. You will get during usage time. You will get this error. Okay. Variable may not have been initialized. So what you need to do? So before going to use local variable, you have to initialize local variable. You have to initialize local variable. Like this is the variable, local variable. I want to use at line number 7, but before going to use, I will initialize with some value. This is called instantiation. This is called instantiation. Here also, before going to use, I will initialize this local variable with some value. If we will initialize local variable before going to use it or access it, then we will not get any compilation error. Simply it will compile. You see, let me compile java c test.java, and to run it just use java test command. You see, version and 100 will get displayed. So these are the local variable. It means the meaning of this is what? This example is what? Mean that it's always like it's compulsory to initialize local variable, right? Compulsory to or mandatory to initialize. You can say, right? Mandatory to or compulsory to initialize local variable before going to use them or access them. So always remember that if you created a local variable within the particular area, you should have to initialize local variable before going to access those variable. Otherwise, so this error you will get, variable may not have been initialized. Okay, particular variable may not have been initialized. Otherwise, you will get this compilation error. Am I clear? What are the rules? 3 rules we have covered. First is what? We create local variable within the method, constructor and blocks, and we use local variable only within that created method, constructor and blocks. Second, we have used, we access local variable by using variable there. That is, we know. We have seen always we should have to access local variable within the area where we create. Outside the area, if you try to access, you will get compilation error. Third, we have seen you created a local variable but not initialize. Then you will get compilation error during usage time. when you try to access local variable, then you will get compilation error. Now one more rule is there. You see, if you have a local variable, if you have a local variable, so you created a local variable, when you declare it and immediately when you initialize it, then that is called declaration as well as an instantiation. This is called declaration and instantiation. Instantiation. Okay. For this, what will happen? We declare it in installed, like instantiated it. Okay. But you see, if you try to access this variable, local variable, this means what? Local variable, by using object name, okay, like this, T is the object name, or by using, so this is the created object, on that object name you try to access local variable, or you are trying to access local variable by using class name, okay. What is the class name? Test.yes. Test is the class and the variable name is what? Yes. Okay. If you try to access local variable by using object name or by using object reference or by using class name, immediately you will get compilation error. Okay. Immediately you will get compilation error. You see, error cannot be symbol, like find symbol. Error cannot find symbol like this. Here also Java line number 9 and Java line number 10 we are getting compilation error. Always remember that, always access local variable with variable name but not, okay, always access local variable with variable name but not with object reference name or but not with class name. Okay, these are the local variable simply. So next variable is what? Let's discuss with next variable, static variable. So static variable we will discuss in next part.